know you're somewhere.
Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today, Leo, you guys got Moth Spirit, surrender now. I feel like they really want you guys to get into this inner child of yours. And I feel like, what does the inner child show? Like, what does it exemplify, right? Like, what is it the archetype of? I have my archetype book. Actually, just like, let's read the archetype of the child. To be joyful, to be playful, to accept all, magical, to go beyond what others say is possible. It wants to return with plenty of friends to the land of the free, where divine wine and creativity pour from the earth and the sky. We all want to sip from the well of the eternal youth, and this makes the eternal child naturally popular. Perhaps even famous. Leo being famous. The eternal child glimmers. It reminds us of what is possible, what is magical about this precious life. Yeah. I honestly feel like this energy, it's within all of us. It's within all of us. It's like a lot of the time we don't get to really exemplify it or like show it in our jobs. Like imagine like working as an accountant and then like trying to get into this energy. It's kind of difficult, right? But whatever your job is, Leo, like they don't want that to be an excuse as to why you're not being like putting this hat on basically at some point of the day. And I feel like you're like, I could do this maybe like one day of the week, maybe at night, like a Saturday night, Friday night, like I can kind of go crazy, but that's it. And I feel like for some of you, they want to tell you to allow it to happen more often. Like it doesn't have to be a one day of the week thing. It could be a little way every single day that you show your inner child, like you make your inner child happy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like this is an important key for you guys to understand because it's going to make your lives, I heard, like so much more full of honey, like so much sweeter, right? If you could if you could put yourself into this inner child's energy. And a lot of you guys, I feel like the excuses work, which I understand, obviously, like, it's hard to be like, I mean, imagine like a kid at work. That's what I'm imagining, like a kid in the office running around, right? Like it's obviously not realistic for a lot of us, but I feel like that's what they want for you. They want you guys to make every part of, like some part of your day, every single day, make your inner child happy. That's like, if you could. And what would that look like, Leo, if you could make this inner child within you happy every day? So think about like when you're a kid. I think like when I used to go to the store with my mom, like me and my siblings, we would ask for like a candy bar and then we would all split it. You know what I mean? That was like the biggest thing. Like, oh my God, I got a Snickers today. Well, Snickers isn't even my favorite. I think what did we used to split? It had to be something we all agreed on. I definitely know I didn't like Snickers as a kid. So it's probably like M&Ms, right? But I think that's kind of the idea here. Like, you know, don't pass up on going and getting M&Ms and don't go pass up on getting like, I don't know what else the kids like to do. Like kids love going to the park, right? Being outside, being in nature, like not being cooped up in the house, playing video games, watching TV, watching movies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like things that your inner child would really like and enjoy. That's what they want to remind you of. And when I was shuffling, I kind of got like, there is a person around you who may be very much like in this inner child's energy and they could help you. Like I was kind of getting that, like someone around you helps put you into this energy. And I feel like, I don't know who it is. I was just getting that. So let's pull a little bit more and see if somebody else comes out here. But I'm getting like there is somebody else here perhaps that like helps you get into this energy. Like, you know how we have some people who get us out of that energy, like we have to be very responsible with, and we have to be like, you know, it's like when you're around your grandparents, well, it depends your grandparent, but like one of my my grandfather, I cannot be like in this inner child mode. I have to be like an adult, you know? And then with another grandparent of mine, I can be very much like, you know, myself and the child that I am. So it depends who you're around. That's what I'm getting. And I'm getting there is someone around you that can help bring this out in you even further. Like they make it easy. That's what I'm getting. Let's put more, Leo. What's crazy, Leo, is like how much you I get that we all have like responsibilities, some more than others, like some, you know, like depending on how much money you owe or how much, like, let's not get into that though. Like, that's what I feel like your life has been. Your life has been like these things that, like, I wouldn't even want to talk about. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bills, responsibility, getting shit done. And I feel like that's always positive. Like, I mean, don't procrastinate. Don't be, you know, I don't feel like you're lazy. I don't feel like you lack motivation. Like, and that's all very, very positive, Leo. So, like, I think you should be commended for who it is that you are being right now, because you are being very responsible. You are in a role where I feel you're doing your best in adulthood, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you're excelling at it, like, you're doing great. And this is not to throw like any type of shade at you, because again, you're doing better than most, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like your career is probably taking off, and you're doing all these beautiful things in terms of like the future. But I feel like for like the present, I feel like there's something kind of going on where in the very present moment, you're not necessarily enjoying yourself, right? And I think it's really hard, because sometimes we just have to kind of sit, like, I'm thinking of Click, like, you know, when he's like, you know what, I just need to like kind of fast forward my life until I get my promotion, and he ends up like getting promoted like 10 years later, you know what I mean? So his like remote control fast forwards him 10 years. I feel like that's what you don't want. Like, you don't want to be on autopilot, Leo. And I feel like it's so hard. I can see for some of you it's just so difficult, because you have like a lot of things on your plate, you know, and it's not easy to just be like, fuck my responsibilities, I'm just gonna go do like this, that. Like, I get that. But I mean, I'm gonna bring up the word balance, because of course, like, that's my job, right? I think there's an imbalance when it comes to like your life, and I think a lot of you guys are taking on a lot of work, and I get that that's like important to you, and I get for the future that's very important, but I'm getting that like it's not letting you enjoy the present. And what is life if not like enjoying the present moment, right? Because we can't live in the future, and we cannot live in the past. We can only live in the present, like today, like what's going on today. And I think a lot of you guys are too much into the future. And again, there's nothing wrong with being responsible. There's nothing wrong with planning. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But like, to an extent, Leo, right? And I feel like a lot of you guys, it's like you have your shit so together. And I think I think it's commendable. Like, I don't even think it's nothing, there's nothing wrong with it. But there's a part of you that's not okay. Like, you know what I mean? There's a part of you that's not balanced, and I think that you could do much more for that inner child, again, like that inner child of you. And I think a lot of you guys are like, well, why is that part important? You know what I mean? But it's just, it's one of the archetypes. Like, it's like a part of you that will never go away. Like, we all were children at one point. And that's a part of you that you have to nurture. Like, you cannot just throw that inner child away. You know what I mean? Like, as you become an adult, like, you're an adult, right? The inner child doesn't disappear. Like, you can be 90 and the inner child will still be there. And it still needs to be fed. And it still needs to enjoy itself. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a part of you. And you can't just shut it down or turn it off, or it disappears. Like, it doesn't go anywhere. It's there. So it's there, very unhappy. That's what I'm getting. Like, that part of you is very unhappy, because I see this inner child wanting to go do things that you're not allowing it to do. Like, again, you're not feeding the inner child at all. You're not. I kind of feel like, picture your inner child as if it was like your own child. You know what I mean? Like, would you like neglect your own kid and like be like, you know, I gotta work today, I'll see you tomorrow. And no, I gotta work today, I'll see you tomorrow. And no, I gotta work today, I'll see you tomorrow. And no, I gotta work today, I'll see you tomorrow. And then you spend like 5 minutes with him/her on like a Sunday night, and then you say goodnight, and that's it. Like, think of like and maybe you've had relationships with your parents where, you know, you were a child and your parents were always working, so like that's what's normal to you. But that's not really, I mean, we could do better, basically. Like, we could do better, you could do better. So the neglect that you're having on this inner child, which is actually part of you, like, I don't even feel like we're talking about your own child. For some of you, maybe we are. I don't think so. I feel like this is more of like what's going on in your life with your inner child. But again, like maybe this is for someone a child that you're kind of neglecting. For others of you, and again, there's this term neglecting, like it's very harsh. And a lot of you guys like are paying bills, and this kid's going to school, and this kid goes to dance, and this kid goes to, has all this shit going on. Like what kind of neglect is that? Like, I'm not meaning in that way. I mean like the love and the relationship that you have and the time that you spend with this person. And I feel like a lot of you guys, you're like, well, I'd rather give my son, daughter, like everything that I can, or my inner child everything that I can. But what does that, like, the inner child really give a fuck about? Not money. Maybe not even activities, like more so like the relationship that they have with you. I think that's honestly what's most important. And I feel like that's the same thing that's going on with your own inner child. Like, they don't want to be neglected. They want time spent with you. And what does that mean? Like doing things that the inner child wants to do. Hanging out with your friends, going out, feeling like loved and nurtured, right? Like when your mom can spend some time with you, like, and cuddle with you, you know what I mean? Like as a kid, like it's the best feeling in the world. Like you don't really give a fuck about anything else. And I feel like that's where we're kind of a little bit, that's like where the distortion lies, Leo. So I really feel like this is like a wake up call for you guys to like really start having fun again, like living your life again, living in the present. And I think that that's going to make you guys a lot happier, Leo. So and remember I was saying I felt like there's a person here. There is a person here. Queen of Air. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I don't think this is you. I think this is someone who lives in the inner child's energy. And I was telling you, someone who's very like, they live in this energy. Like they're very like, let's go do this, let's go do that, let's hang out, let's meet up, let's go have some fun. Like I want to meet up with you. Like let's let's go smoke, let's go drink, like whatever, like just a spot, like somebody who's bringing that out in you. And I feel like that's like someone that could really help you guys out. And maybe that's somebody you've been pushing away, or maybe that's someone that you haven't really been open to because you've been overworked and you're not living in the present. And again, if you're always constantly living in the future, I think of Click. Like if you've never seen Click, like watch it. And again, a lot of you are gonna be like, well, my life could never be like that. Like there's no remote control. It's gonna, But I really get like the movie Click for you guys. Like if you're always concentrating on like, the future, you're never gonna have fun in the present. And this person wants to bring you into the present. This Queen of Air, it could be a feminine or a masculine, doesn't matter. But this person, they really want to bring you guys into the present, and they're really here to help you. But again, if you don't acknowledge them, if you ignore them, like it's like a parent with a kid. Like if you ignore, you can spend time with your kid or you can ignore them. Like either way, the kid's gonna grow up, right? Like the kid's gonna grow up one way or another. You're either there for them or you're not, right? You either spend the time with them or you don't. Like the child's gonna grow up and then you won't have time to spend with them. They'll be an adult. So I'm just getting the same thing with this person. Like this person is here right now. They're available to you, and they're kind of like a gift. Literally like a gift to you. Like look at this 9 of Wands. They're like a gift to you. They might help you in terms of like opening yourself up and having fun again and just enjoying life. And I feel like you guys need that right now. So I think if you were to go along with this friend or whoever this is, I'll find out who it is in your life, but I think it's just really important, Leo. Let's pull a little bit more on this. You have no idea. Like, I can't even explain to this person what a gift, when I said they were a gift in your life, like, you don't understand, Leo. You guys have mature women with main female. This person can be older or younger. It doesn't matter. They exude like that. They help you with this. That's what I feel like. They help you get into this energy of enjoying life. That's all I'm getting. Great fortune. This is the best card in the deck. This person, again, their gift, their fortune to you. Jackpot. Like literally unexpected income. Like this person, all these three are like the best cards, I feel. This is the best card in the entire deck. Great fortune. But then we have the jackpot with 777, 11, soulmate. And then unexpected income, like a surprise. Like I feel like this person keeps things fresh for you. And then high honor, there's someone that you can trust. There's someone that like wants to be there for you. There's someone who like wants to put in time with you. There's someone who like really gives a fuck about you. And I'm getting for a lot of you guys, it's a feminine in your life. It's a feminine. So it's just interesting to me, like there's someone there, like they want to help you with this. They are different than you in the sense that like they are very much like attuned to this energy that you seem to want to unlock, and they can help you. They can help you so much. And mature man, mature woman, you guys are coming up as a true pair. Yeah, and I think you haven't made a decision on this person. You haven't decided what you're going to do with this person. You haven't decided. I think some of you guys at some times might seem like, you might look at this person like they're a child, like they're so immature, like they're not realistic, like they're not viewing like things the way that they should be viewed and whatever. Like I'm getting that because you have judication here with the courthouse. Judication is like, you have to make a decision, like a final decision on this person. And courthouse is like, you're going to finally make a decision on this person. So I do see you making a decision on like allowing this person to come into your life or not. I think that they would help you guys with unlock this energy. And with surrender now, I feel like it's kind of divine timing, like a divine plan. I think it's actually going to really benefit you in your life, this person. So I see, like, again, exactly what I was getting in the meditative session. Like someone is attached to this inner child energy. Someone brings this out in you. And as much as you want to deny it with the Ace of Swords in reverse, this is you denying this energy. This is you lying to yourself. This is you telling yourself like you don't care. There's been a lot of that this week, like lying to yourself. Like I don't understand that energy, but we do it a lot. I guess because the Ace of Swords is a lie, right? Or a truth that's not, that we tell ourselves but it's not really true, just maybe to get by, or just to like maybe, you know, excuse ourselves. It's like, oh, I don't really care about that person, or oh, this person's not that special, or I just feel like this is going to be like that part of you where it's like, this person's so immature, this person doesn't get it, I have to go to work, like I have to be up early, I can't stay up all night, whatever, doing this person. And I feel like this person kind of ticks you off because they bring out a side of you that is this inner child. You know what I mean? And you think of a kid, like a kid doesn't give a fuck about what time they go to sleep. And if they have to get up early and they, you know what I mean? Like they don't care. They'll sleep like 3 hours if that means that they get to see the movie, or if that means that, you know what I mean? So I just feel like this person, they might be very different from you, but I don't think it's because they're immature, because they're coming up as the mature woman. So it has nothing to do with maturity. It just has to do with the fact that this person has already unlocked this part, and they love to be in this energy, whereas you haven't allowed yourself to be. You've caged yourself off. And I feel like some of you guys have put yourself in a corner where like you're secluded and you're alone a lot of the time, and you don't even know what it's like to like enjoy your life with somebody else. And this person is really open and available to you guys. So I just I would really like, I don't know, it's like a blessing, it's a gift for you guys. This person's a gift to you in your life, and I feel like you should take advantage of it. But again, it depends on your perspective and how you see things. Like you can see this person as not that and just reject them. So let's pull a little more, Leo. So Leo, the first card that came out was the Five of Wands. We go from the Five of Wands to the Ten of Wands. It's a very different meaning in this deck, but I do get that like this 5 to the 10 means that there's an expansion going on within you that can happen very quickly if you allow it to. So sometimes like people go through these upgrades that take like years, you know, like years to get a concept, or years to get like this thing down. And for you guys, I think it can go really quickly. This energy of the inner child, this acceptance of this person, like this can happen very quickly. Exactly. If you surrender. Exactly. If you surrender now, this happens quickly. 5 to the 10 is a doubling. That's very quick. But yeah, Hangman in reverse. Hangman in reverse is like there's no more waiting. Look, your life has not been very, like the Ace of Wands in reverse is like there's no passion in your life. There's no fun. There's no, again, that inner child, that spark. It's not there. It's not existent. And this person can help with that. So it's really up to you, Leo. Anything else that you guys want Leo to know? You want to walk away. What are you walking away from? Thank God. I was like, I can't deal with this. If you decide to like just not take this opportunity, Leo, I would be so upset with you. But I see you want to walk away from, I feel like, the past. I think you also have a choice. Like you can walk away from this person and continue on your own. But I feel like a lot of you guys are going to take this person, you're gonna accept the gift. Page of Coins with the Ace of Cups with the King of Cups. This is you. Like, I think you're gonna finally do it. I think you're finally gonna just be like, fuck it. I don't know how long it's taking you to get to this point, but I think that the reality is that you do want your life to be sweet. Like, there's something about sweetness here, like honey, and then there's milk here in this Ace of Cups, like milk and honey, right? Like the line of milk and honey, like heaven basically on earth, right? I think that you can have this on earth. Like, you can have what you want. The problem with like human beings, I feel, is like we get what we want, then we don't want it anymore, or we finally obtain, like, everybody has like our own, we all have our issues basically, right? But depending on who we are, some of us get what we want, then we don't want it anymore, or we realize we never really wanted it. And some of us, I hope, like, again, if you realize any toxicity within you, right, and you and this person, be sure to catch it. Okay, like, I feel like this could be everything that you wanted and everything that you've ever asked for. But again, are you willing to take that leap? A lot of you guys are scared, but there's nothing to be scared, Leo. Like, there's nothing to be scared about. With surrender now, it's like all you have to do is accept the energy, right? Like, when you surrender, it's like you're allowing the energy to come to you. You don't have to do anything. Like, if you allow this person to come towards you, if you allow this energy to come towards you, like, again, there's not much to do, but there's a lot of energy that you've been putting in and fighting it off. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's actually been taking up more energy to fight this off than to just accept it. That's what I'm getting, Leo. So yeah, let's pull you guys an angel message for your advice. What's crazy, like, I couldn't even make this shit up if I tried. Like, look what card came out. Inner child healing. Like, speaking of the inner child. Yeah, and then look, opportunities and changes right underneath it. So that, again, there's an opportunity with a person. But it's like, this, I feel, might have to happen first. But I actually kind of feel like, let me take that back. I actually feel like this can happen in unison, because we're going from the 5 to the 10. So we're going in a fast energy. If this was like anybody else's read, it might have to be like you heal and then someone comes into your life. But I'm getting that this person is a gift because they help you heal. So this isn't one of those times where, like, you have to do all this healing and then you meet the person. Like, no, I feel like this person's already in your life, and this person can allow and like give you and offer you a lot of healing. Like, you know that song, I'm thinking of sexual healing. So maybe you and this person have had sex before, or you like want to have sex with this person, whatever it is. I just feel like there's a lot of healing that this person can provide to you, Leo. And you have the inner child's healing card, and it talks about having, you know, to find your way forward. And I really believe that you're being supported right now. Like, you see how there's like an angel supporting a child? Like, you're being supported by the divine. The divine wants you to have this inner child healing. The divine wants you guys to go through this surrender so you can open a new chapter in your life, a door in your life that leads to all this love and these blessings and all this abundance. And maybe you guys view abundance as wealth, and maybe you view abundance as money. And again, whatever, that's not what the abundance is to, like, the angelic realm and the spiritual realm. Like, abundance is having everything you need. And I feel like this inner child healing is something that you need. This person in your life, I honestly feel like you do need them. Like, they are part of this puzzle piece for you guys. Again, you can do this all on your own, and maybe some of you will choose to, but you don't have to, because this person is offering their hand to you. So it's like, I don't know, could you be more blessed, Leo, in having everything that you need right in front of you, and just having to, like, recognize it and accept it? That's all you need to do. So yeah, Leo, I love you guys. I hope this helps you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.